Hello, adventurers. Welcome back. There was a boy that hiked up a mountain, or so he thought so. It took a week to get to the top, but one night he saw a bear family. He had to be so quiet not to get caught. He was so lucky he didn't get caught. Once he made it to the top, he wasn't paying attention and it was a volcano and he fell in. 1,000 years later, it erupted and the boy was still alive. People now call him the Volcano King. The boy still lives today. That is one heck of a story. Let's break it down because there are some interesting parts that don't really make sense, like the fact that he went up a mountain for a week. That doesn't seem like it would take a week unless it was a really tall mountain. Maybe Everest. But then again, people climb Everest in a week all the time, so what was this kid doing? Was he just taking his sweet time? Maybe he was just enjoying the scenery? I don't know, we don't have enough information for that. The next part, though, where he sees a bear family and has to be so quiet not to get caught, does make sense. Bears are known to hunt humans. It only takes one swift swipe of their giant paws to completely end your life. So if this kid wanted to stay alive, staying silent was probably his best option. I wonder what kind of bears they were. Maybe grizzlies. I know that when you hike in the wilderness, you should never make any noise, because then animals will hear you and they might think you're making fun of them. So they'll come out to try to confront you. And like I said before, one swipe of their gigantic claws and you're done for. Speaking of being done for, our protagonist was done for when he fell into the volcano. Your body can only withstand lava for a few seconds before getting burnt to a crisp. But somehow this kid survived 1,000 years. Okay, let's think about this. If the volcano was spewing lava for 1,000 years straight, that means that the lava wouldn't have hardened yet. Lava needs to cool down in order to become solid. Therefore, if we were to take a small sample of this volcano, it would be runny like honey. This is assuming that the lava isn't mixed with ash or rock, which would make it more solid. But even if it was runny like honey, I don't think that this kid would survive. Being submerged in such high temperatures would definitely cause severe burns, if not death by heat stroke. Also, how would he breathe? Lava is made of molten rock, and naturally there wouldn't be any oxygen inside of it. So if he were to be completely submerged, he would definitely suffocate. However, if he was only partially submerged, then I could see that being possible. But even then, the chances of surviving lava are extremely low. But then again, this kid lived through the entire thing along with the eruption. That means that the lava stopped flowing at some point, right? If it did stop, then maybe the lava had cooled off enough for him to breathe and therefore live. It would also explain why he was able to survive for so long, although 1,000 years is a really long time. And usually when you fall into a volcano, it's hot enough to kill you instantly. So it seems like this kid got really lucky. I do like the ending, though. They call him the Volcano King. That's pretty cool. Too bad he's dead. Wait, no, he's not. He lives today. Oh, okay. That's good. I don't like sad endings. I like happy ones where everyone lives. If you liked this story, please hit the like button. And if you want to hear more stories like this, stay tuned. I'll see you next time. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make a volcano. You can pour the lemonade in it.